On the journey to a life of success and meaning, there comes a moment when we realize that no one is coming to save us. No teacher, mentor, or institution will hand us the keys to greatness. Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. This is a critical distinction. Many of us grow up believing that education ends with school or getting a degree. We chase certificates as if they can unlock our destiny. But the world doesn't demand diplomas. It demands adaptation, courage, fresh thinking, and skills that no test has ever measured. Think about the rapid rise of AI or the shifting job market. A degree from 10 years ago might not prepare you for today's challenges. If you invest in your education daily, you will experience compounding benefits because the more you learn, the easier it is to acquire new knowledge. Learning is a lifelong journey. It is freedom and unlimited opportunity, and it shapes your identity. When you make the radical decision to continue educating yourself, you become flexible, unstoppable, and free yourself from systems that want to keep you small. The limits of your education are the limits of your life.
If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, the world will lead you to mediocrity. Part 1. Foundations of Growth. The Mindset of the Unstoppable Learner. Chapter 1. The Fuel of Freedom. Following Curiosity and T-shaped Knowledge. The first thing to consider when creating a self-education plan is the principle of curiosity. You must listen to your interests and explore the topics that truly capture your heart, because curiosity is the spark that ignites revolutions of thought. When you learn a subject that attracts you, you pay close attention. As a result, you retain more of what you read or hear. Don't feel guilty about studying things you love. You are nourishing something great and powerful within you that cries out for sustenance. Curiosity turns the unknown into an adventure. Imagine you are fascinated by sustainable architecture. Don't just read a textbook. Watch documentaries about innovative green buildings, listen to podcasts featuring architects, or even visit a local eco-friendly construction site. Follow that thread of curiosity wherever it leads. In addition, aim for T-shaped knowledge. This means having depth in one specific subject or skill, the vertical line of the T, and basic knowledge in many other fields, the horizontal line. For example, consider a digital marketer who is an expert in SEO, the deep vertical line, but they also have working knowledge of graphic design, consumer psychology, and data analytics, the broad horizontal line. This extensive knowledge helps them expand their base and connect ideas from different fields, making them much more effective than someone who only knows SEO. If your annual self-education plan includes 40 books, it could include 20 books on one subject you want to master and 20 books covering 20 different topics to broaden your horizons. Chapter 2. Setting Goals and Milestones. From the big skill to the micro skill. To make self-education sustainable, you must make daily learning part of a bigger plan. When your daily learning habits serve a larger purpose, you feel more motivated to do them. To avoid chaos, it is important to choose one clear and specific skill. For example, instead of a vague goal like learn coding, define a measurable goal like learn the basics of Python and build one mini project such as a simple calculator app. Vague goals like improve communication skills make it hard to know if you are progressing. Instead, use the SMART method: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Break down big goals into smaller tasks or micro skills to avoid feeling overwhelmed and to track progress. Let's say you want to learn public speaking. That feels huge. Break it down. Week 1 could focus solely on body language and vocal projection. You might record yourself practicing power poses or reading a short paragraph out loud. Week 2 could be about writing the structure of a short 3-minute speech.
Week 3 could be practicing that speech in front of a mirror, and Week 4 could be delivering it to a friend or a small group. Creating a tangible final project at the end of a learning period proves your progress. This could be recording a song you learned on guitar, completing a sketchbook of drawings, or building a basic website. Having something to show for your effort is incredibly motivating.
Chapter 3. Turning knowledge into power. Discipline versus motivation. Knowledge is not power until it is applied. True power emerges when knowledge is translated into decisions, actions, and real-world results. Many learners get stuck in the trap of intellectual hoarding. They consume endless podcasts, buy stacks of books, and sign up for online courses without ever creating or acting on what they learn. Why? Because applying knowledge feels risky. It exposes you to potential failure and embarrassment. It is safer to just keep reading. Do not wait for motivation. Motivation is a fleeting guest, while discipline is a permanent resident. If you only learn when you feel inspired, your growth will be fragile. Passion is the prize, not the starting point. Discipline is repetition, and repetition is what turns knowledge into instinct. This means a daily commitment. 30 minutes every single day is vastly superior to a 5-hour cram session once a week. Part 2. Building a routine, time and energy management. Chapter 4.
Designing a daily routine for stress reduction and success. Creating a daily routine filled with healthy habits can help you avoid the feeling that your days are just blurring together. A planned routine reduces stress, improves decision-making capacity, and enhances mental clarity and physical well-being. The morning routine, setting the tone. Waking early. The earliest hours are often the quietest, with few distractions, allowing you to focus on yourself before the demands of the day begin. Instead of immediately scrolling through social media, you have time for deep work or reflection. Start 15 minutes earlier and aim for consistency, waking up at the same time even on weekends. Physical movement. Morning activity, such as yoga or a light jog, can jumpstart your metabolism, sharpen your focus, and improve your mood for the entire day. Mindfulness and positive affirmations. Spend a minute or two being alert, focusing on your breathing to calm your nervous system and reduce stress before checking your email. Positive affirmations can shape your mindset and confidence levels before you step out the door. The work routine, sustainable productivity. Energy cycles.
Honor your body's natural energy cycles, usually running in 90 to 120-minute waves. Plan demanding or creative tasks like writing a report or coding software for your peak energy hours. Save less demanding tasks like answering routine Slack messages for low points. The Pomodoro technique and breaks. Work in focused segments of 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer break. Using this technique helps you stay fresh, avoid burnout, and maintain productivity throughout the day. Avoiding multitasking. Switching tasks too frequently can overload the brain, impair concentration, and lead to poor quality work. Close those extra browser tabs and focus on one single task at a time. The evening routine. Sleep support. Sleep hygiene. Aim for a consistent 8 hours of sleep. Set a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time. Avoid mobile phones and laptops in the evening to prevent blue light from disrupting your biological clock rhythm. Create a cool, dark, and quiet sleep environment. Clearing the mind. To reduce stress before sleep, perform a brain dump. Write a to-do list for the next day.
This helps clear your head of worrying thoughts that might interfere with falling asleep. Chapter 5. Effective learning techniques and skill acquisition. To retain information, you must move from passive memorization to active learning. The 80-20 rule and knowledge application.
The most powerful technique for skill acquisition is the 80-20 rule. Devote 80% of your time to practice and only 20% to studying theory. For example, instead of reading 10 cookbooks, choose one recipe and cook it every day. You learn by doing, burning things and adjusting, not by overstudying. Applying knowledge can be as simple as discussing what you read with a friend, or as intense as starting a blog or opening a YouTube channel on a specific topic. Knowledge is not power until it is applied. Techniques for retention and memory. Retrieval practice, or self-testing. This is a powerful learning method involving recalling information from memory rather than just passively rereading your highlighted notes. You can do this through self-testing, using digital flashcard apps like Anki, or simply repeating the concepts aloud to yourself.
This is the ultimate test of learning, as it significantly improves long-term memory. Spaced repetition. Review information at increasing intervals of time. Instead of cramming, you review the material a day later, then 3 days later, then a week later. Spaced repetition strengthens concepts in the brain, reinforcing neural pathways and allowing for faster retrieval when you need it. Multi-sensory learning. The brain loves to learn through all senses. The more input, the better. Learning the same concept through multiple senses, such as reading a textbook, listening to a related podcast, and writing out notes by hand, strengthens different neural pathways and improves memory. Teaching others. One of the best ways to test your level of retention and understanding is to teach the material to someone else. This forces you to formulate it in your own words and quickly exposes any gaps in your knowledge. Always look stuff up. Adopt the rule of immediately searching Google for explanations of words, historical events, or concepts you do not recognize during reading or conversation. By living by this rule, you will accumulate a vast amount of random, useful knowledge over time.
Part 3. Attention resistance, digital minimalism, and focus. Our relationship with technology has become unsustainable. Digital tools, originally adopted for small utilities like finding friends or replacing an iPod and phone, have evolved into forces that increasingly dictate how we spend our time. Chapter 6. The Cost of Clutter and the Value of Solitude. Clutter is costly. Digital minimalists recognize that the proliferation of devices, apps, and services creates a total negative cost that can overshadow the small benefits each item provides individually. The cost of a thing is measured by the amount of life you are required to exchange for it. When we mindlessly use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other apps, we sacrifice a significant portion of our time and attention for a very small utility. Solitude deprivation. Smartphones have made it possible for the first time in history to completely eliminate moments of solitude from our lives. Solitude is defined as a subjective state where your mind is free from input from other minds. It means no reading, no listening to podcasts, and definitely no scrolling through social feeds. Constant solitude deprivation can severely damage mental health and lead to increased anxiety. To combat this, you must create regular cycles of solitude and connection. Leave the phone behind. Rejecting the belief that you must carry your phone at all times creates windows of solitude. Even putting your phone in the glove compartment of your car during a drive makes it not easily accessible and forces you to be more present. Go for long walks. Walking is a fantastic source of solitude. Go for long walks regularly, preferably alone, and without a phone or earbuds. Walking allows the body to wander so the brain can stay put and think. Writing journals and letters to yourself. Writing a letter to yourself or keeping a physical journal is an excellent mechanism for generating solitude, as it forces you to sort and organize your thoughts in a structured way without external noise. Chapter 7. Reclaiming conversation, the
the social animal and attention resistance. Our brains are instinctively adapted for social interaction. Conversation, meaning rich face-to-face interactions, video calls or phone calls with analog cues like tone of voice, is the human way we interact.
In contrast, mere connection, low bandwidth interactions such as likes, short texts, and emojis is minor. When we replace real-world relationships with excessive social media use and easy digital connections, we harm our well-being. Tactics for attention resistance. Do not just click like. Stop using like buttons and short comments as a substitute for real interaction. These actions teach your brain that a digital nudge is a replacement for conversation, preventing you from investing time in meaningful talks. If a friendship matters, invest in a real conversation. Consolidate texting. Keep your phone in Do Not Disturb mode as a default. Dedicate specific times to checking and replying to messages, perhaps twice a day. Make it clear that urgent questions require a phone call. This allows you to be more present when you are not actively messaging. Professional social media use. If you use social media, use it like a professional. Log in for specific, high-value purposes. Post your content, engage intentionally, and log out. Avoid endless doom scrolling for entertainment or distraction. Delete social media from your phone.
Remove social media apps from your smartphone completely. Mobile apps are the epicenter of attention engineering, designed with features like the slot machine experience of pulling down to refresh. They pose the greatest risk to your time and attention. Check them on a desktop computer instead. Chapter 8. Reclaiming Leisure, Demanding Activity and Craft. To succeed in digital minimalism, you must fill the void that digital distractions previously occupied. A good life requires high-quality leisure activities that have no purpose other than the satisfaction the activity itself generates. The Bennett principle. Prioritize demanding activity over passive consumption. Investing energy in leisure activities, such as a CrossFit workout, learning a difficult song on the guitar, or a physical project, actually energizes you more instead of exhausting you. Passive activities like binge-watching Netflix often leave you feeling more tired than when you started. Engage in craft. Use skills to produce valuable things in the physical world, like woodworking, cooking a complex meal from scratch, or fixing a bicycle. Craft provides a sense of self-worth based on hard skill rather than superficial digital attention. Aim to fix or build something new every week to cultivate a habit of practical thinking and using your hands. You can learn simple skills through YouTube tutorials, but then apply them offline. Structured social leisure. Seek activities that require structured social interaction in the real world. Examples include joining local sports leagues, attending board game nights, or participating in in-person book clubs. These structured limits allow for a higher level of meaningful social interaction. Scheduling low-quality leisure. Predefine the time you spend on low-quality leisure, such as browsing social networks or streaming video. Limiting these activities to predefined time slots protects the rest of your leisure time and ensures it is directed towards more meaningful pursuits. Conclusion. Becoming a lifelong student. The journey of daily improvement is a journey of embodiment. This means you stop being just a collector of wisdom and start being a vessel for it, living the truth you have learned. Success is temporary, but learning is forever. If you remain a student for life, you will stay sharp, flexible, and unshakable until your last breath. The focus is not just on acquiring knowledge, but on transforming it into wisdom through daily action. Education is not something you finish, it is something you become. Thank you for listening to this audio guide on daily improvement. We hope these strategies help you build a stronger foundation for growth and focus in a distracted world. This audiobook was brought to you by Mindset Tools. Keep learning